What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to My Hero Academia, this time with Vigilantes episode 4. Another good episode last week. We had the reveal of Queen Bee, I think her name is, being the main antagonist for the season, I do believe. She was pretty cool. I'm really interested to see how her ability works exactly, like, especially her, it's going to sound weird, her insides. Like, how does it work? Oh my god. Really, bro? Of course this would happen in Japan. But yeah, looking forward to seeing how, like, we saw the bees go inside her eye, like, yeah. Just interested in her anatomy and how her quirk works exactly. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Really hot. No, I've never caught anyone like doing anything like that, taking pictures of like a girl's skirt or anything, fortunately. But yeah, I think it was quite a common thing in Japan, wasn't it? They had to literally alter their phones so that the sound of the of when you're taking a photo plays and you can't mute it. Which says a lot, doesn't it? That's the thing. Japan, like, it seems like a nice society and such, but I think that there's obvious kind of deficits to that as well. I think we did see that we'll be seeing quite a bit of an Ingenium today, which I'm really excited for. The OG Ingenium. I don't know who that lady with the clipboard is that we see in the opening there, but I like her design. I do quite like her design. Villain. Character in a story who opposes the hero. A deliberate scoundrel or criminal, one blamed for a particular evil something. Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to learn how to take a punch and give out a punch, or you're really gonna have to work on something else that works. What that would be, I guess it'd just be like ramming people with his quirk. I don't know. I think he probably is. I think he could probably kill him quite easily if he wanted to. Yeah, honestly, that was a. Oh shit! It's all for one. Oh shit! Recognize that voice anyway. Not what they're talking about is overkill here. She did go pretty crazy with the kind of bees giving out the quirk enhancements. Like that was a bit of a crazy situation, but it was almost overkill. The caliber of heroes that dealt with it, honestly, All Might, as well as a bunch as Best Genist, as well as like many other top heroes. Were all of those guys necessary? Probably not, but as I said, that was a bit overkill. The whole situation was a bit overkill, to be honest, in how it was, in what happened and how it was dealt with. It was cool though. Trigger, you've been allotted. This alone tells me she's a villain. First thing you do when you buy food, take fucking photos of it like that. Just eat the food. Eat your slop. Jesus. Dude is dribbly. There's another question now. She must be quite good at avoiding all this stuff. You'd expect her to get caught up in this quite often. There's not like anything with her quirk telling them not to attack her. Yeah, you know what? I didn't really think about that. In essence, she's a drug dealer. Some of the worst people on this earth. I'll say this episode is moving at a very quick pace. Nice. Go one for one. It is really incredible that just him as a human can go up against this. Like, what? What humans should be capable of doing that? It's crazy. I mean, that was crazily telegraphed, wasn't it? Yeah, that was again. Again, I used to have a friend that boxed, but I've never boxed or anything. But telegraphing your hits is it's a very big part of that. I think. See that clip of I think it's Kimbo Slice when he's getting like, his hand punched and he's like able to avoid it, and then there's just like a subtle, just like yeah. Watch that video if you guys haven't seen it. It's really interesting. But yeah, that was like that. Yeah, I think anyone would have been able to see that shot coming. It's just like this guy's pretty incredible for being able to actually knock him out on the counter. Yeah. What is the guise of this? The little girl, bro. Okay, I want to see who she was showing him here. Is this like a dating website? I assumed it was like some kind of like job posting website, maybe something like Craigslist. I don't know, something where you like post jobs or some kind of forum or something. That fucking dating site, or bro. I mean, I don't feel bad for this guy at all. I kind of felt bad for the last guy. He was just again, that's what a lot of people, some people don't realize. A lot of the time, these people are actually victims, and as I said, the drug dealers and the people that actually organize that shit are some of the worst people in the world because they actually destroy people's lives. But this guy, I can fucking. I mean, we haven't seen everything, but I feel like he could die, and I wouldn't really care. Yeah, no fucks given about that guy whatsoever. Okay, so I do remember seeing this guy in a preview image or something. I think, and he was with Ingenium. Looks like a raptor. Did you have to flip? Did you have to flip out? You show off. Honestly, I mean, this isn't really much alike at all, but it's almost kind of reminds me a little bit of like the races from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. His again, I know this is weird to say, but Ingenium's outfit almost kind of looks like a dual runner. No, that didn't go very well. Dude's eyebrows are crazy. And it's been a long time since I've seen Ingenium, however you want to say it. Of course. Where was he ranked? I also forget that. Little does he know that he's interacting with a vigilante criminal right here. That one is cool. Yeah, we know that. That would be something he'd need for his outfit, wouldn't it? Just to get like a proper outfit made. Just go backwards, reverse. That would be a lot for your body to take, I think, though, right? That could give you like, if you're going at crazy high speeds, that could give you a whiplash or something, right? As we said during the open episodes, this quirk has got a lot of potential. And he's a criminal. Sorry guys, I am just like in my head just questioning myself right now. I actually forget exactly what happened to Ingenium. It feels like he died, but I don't actually think he did. I think he just like retired. I remember a scene of him like in the hospital, but like I said, it's actually been quite a long time. Hopefully no spoilers here. I mean, there shouldn't be. What happens to Ingenium? There shouldn't be. Fucking AI results piss off. Oh yeah, he didn't die, but he lost the use of his legs and won't be able to be a hero. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Again, I remember a scene in the hospital and it felt like he died. Like in essence, the hero kind of died, and then Aida kind of brought him back in a sense. So yeah, I get why I felt like he died, but he didn't. I'm not sure when that happened. Was it season 4? Perhaps, I'm not sure. It happened in a season I wasn't a massive fan of, I think, because I really liked season 1, 2, and 3. I wasn't a massive fan of season 4 or 5, but season 6 and 7 kind of really brought it back, another 2 stronger seasons, in my opinion. Although the nostalgia factor, especially I think for season 2, is very high. So yeah, I would say season 2, 6, and 7 are probably my favourites. Idaten. I don't know what Idaten means. I've heard that word a few times. Idaten. I think it's maybe like godly or something. I don't really know. Heavenly. I can't really. Yeah, I don't really know. I've seen it in like conjunction with stuff like that, kind of divine kind of stuff, deities and so on. So I actually thought that this was like Ingenium's partner or something from the screenshot I saw for this episode. I think this was the screenshot. He looks like a Digimon, doesn't he? This guy. Or if you just saw that like last 5 seconds, you might think this was the Man Bat versus Batman or something like old retired fat Batman wearing a white suit. The Man Bat, has he been in any movies? I don't think he has. But yeah, I like that guy's design. Like I said, it's got a little bit Digimon like. I think it's like the visor thing. It's quite Digimon like. Teaching the heroes a lesson. Yep. Should really go after them now, criminals. Zakarola. No, I'm just a jogging man. Yeah, can't invite criminals. Yeah, I think it's more so that, isn't it? What we need a name for this group, don't we? Oh, I do like this a lot. I hope they kind of stay jogging partners. That'd be cool. But yeah, as I was saying, we kind of need a name for Hop Step, Crawler, and Knuckle Duster. What's a good group name for them? I'm terrible at that kind of stuff, so I'm not even going to try and chime in on that. But what would you guys call them? I mean, at the minute they're just vigilantes, aren't they? But these aren't like the only vigilantes in the world, so can't call them that. To be fair, actually, I mean they're the only vigilantes we've ever seen, so perhaps they are the only vigilantes in this world. Yeah, good episode there. It was very fast paced, but that is actually quite fitting with the characters and the action that we did see today. Actually, isn't it? Quite ironic. Especially the first half though was very fast paced. But yeah, I really like this. I mean, I know it's early days, but this relationship between Crawler and Ingenium. I wonder, I doubt it, but I wonder if we'll ever get to the point of where he does lose his ability to use his quirk. And I'd like to see how their relationship is during that period. Again, I'm not sure we'll ever see that, if this show will go that far, on for that long, but that would be something I'd be very interested in seeing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I mean, he already taught Crawler a good little lesson in how to use his quirk. I mean, it's actually like something you look like you sometimes you overlook things like this. It seems quite stupid and very simple. Like you should have known about it for ages, but again, sometimes you can really overlook simple things like that. So yeah, I'm not too mad about that. But like I said, I really like their relationship. We've only seen a little bit of it, but their little jogging runs and such, and little tit for tat, helping each other out here, giving them some advice, and then helping with the bat criminal, the man bat, we call him. Whose design I really liked as well. But yeah, the action scenes look really good. Again, even better than some of the main series action sequences, to be honest with you, especially in certain parts of certain seasons where production wasn't as kind of strong. Again, as much as I do think season 6 and 7 are really good and they look great as well, there is inconsistencies in those as well, and this does look quite a bit better on the average than those seasons, in my opinion. But yeah, there's some weird sections today with Queen Bee, that's for sure. Figured out she's working with All for One, which I guess makes sense. I'm not sure if he like gave her the quirk or whatever. We'll see more of that in the future. If she was just like born with it and he's using her. I would have thought this would be quite a nice quirk for All for One to kind of take for himself, but hasn't. So yeah, looking forward to seeing more of that whole situation. But do let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comment section. Like I said, a very weird segment with her today as well. One victim actually being a victim and a very poor man, and one being some guy that again you really couldn't care less. So that guy just died. But yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys did like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 5.